So when do we get to enjoy the college experience? I'm genuinely curious as to what point in my college education I'm supposed to look around and be like, yeah, this is great. I hope it never ends. And this was posted in our engineering students. Um, that's a good question. I think that I spent most of my college experience hoping and waiting and being very excited about the opportunity to graduate because I was excited about the opportunity to spend less time working because I was constantly working around the clock as a college student, doing homework, studying for exams, in class. I mean, it was constant. I was constantly racking my brain. And also, I wanted to make money. And didn't want to be spending money. So I spent a lot of my college experience feeling that way. And it wasn't until I graduated where I realized, I really enjoyed living in a walkable community. I mean, there's something about being able to call all your friends and all your friends being in generally the same area as you. So what I encourage you to do is that's just one example, but think about the things that you're not going to be able to do whenever you're no longer in college. You're not going to have all your friends in as close proximity to you as you have them now. You're not going to be able to hang out with people on a flip of a button as quickly as you are right now. You're yes, you might have a little bit more work-life balance as an adult, but you have longer breaks as a college student, though theoretically you should be trying to get an internship during those breaks anyways, but you do have longer breaks and once you're a professional, um, the stakes are just higher. You're once you graduate from college, if you're a traditional college student that goes to college for 4 years right after high school and then goes and works professionally, I mean it's a really special time in your life where you don't have as much responsibilities. You have responsibility to be a good student, and then whatever financial obligations that you have. Everybody's situation is unique, but the level of the stakes are lower. Your proximity to friends, the pressure to earn money, all of those things are just different in college than whenever you graduate. So what I encourage you to do is really cherish the moments that you get to spend with your friends. Um, yeah, you might live in the same city as some of your friends after you graduate, but I saw I saw a graph um, the other day that showed the amount of time that you'll spend in your lifetime with different people in your life, and they didn't have one for college students, but I mean, you are at the absolute peak amount of time that you're going to see your friends. The friends you have now as a college student, you are not going to you will see them more times probably in the next year than you'll see them for the rest of your life. So cherish those moments. Go do things off campus. Go to a beach for a weekend. Go on that ski trip. Do those fun things and cherish those moments where you're just sitting in the same room as your friends and doing nothing. Maybe one of you's on your phone playing video games while somebody else is texting while there's a movie on Netflix and other people are playing on the PlayStation. Cherish those moments because that is part of the college experience that the it's just harder to get. I mean, now I'm in a position. I live in New Orleans. Most of my friends are in Texas, so whenever I see them, I'm either trying to squeeze as many different activities into one weekend as possible, and I'm exhausted, or I'm sitting there and enjoying the time with them, and thinking, "Wow, I wish I could do this with them more often." So I think that's the biggest part of the college experience is the connections and the people that you meet in your college experience that you get to cherish for a lifetime. So that's my take on the college experience. I mean, it's just really what you make out of it with your friendships.
Miscommunicating, I'm miscommunicating. I just made a pilot, then they threw me on the stations. Now I'm not complaining, now I'm not complaining. My thoughts get complicated, I cannot explain in layman's. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.